I'm Renee, and it's Renee, and I'm back. So, this is my wrap up of the 24 in 48 readathon. That was this past weekend. Well, it was from Saturday till this morning, so this past weekend ish. I did give you a TBR on Friday. Yeah, that TBR, I completely ignored it. Completely ignored it. I think I said. I pretty much know I said I was going to read these books, and then maybe this one if I had time. Yeah. I ended up being more in the mood for reading this one on Saturday, so I started and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna finish you because you're so good. And then I ended up picking up the second book, a twisted tragedy of Natalie Stewart. And I also finished The Places I Cried in Public. So yeah, I completely ignore this TBR, but hey, it happens. And still, I finished 3 books during the readathon. I'm pretty damn happy with that, really. Pretty happy. And this was the reading time where yesterday I went to visit my cousin and his family. The day before that, my sister came and visited with her son. So it wasn't like I read all the time, but I think I ended up reading like 15 hours. So I read a lot, but yeah. So 3 books when I'm busy, I would say I'm pretty darn happy with that. Pretty darn happy. So yeah, now to the books. Darker Still. It's a reread for me. Well, it was a reread. I've finished it now, so it was a reread probably. Um, it's the first book in a trilogy. It's a historical. How would you describe it? I suppose maybe historical fantasy. Yeah, it has some fantasy elements to it, but not like huge. It's not Shadowhunter-ish where you have Idris and different cities and stuff. It's all taking place in our world, but you have ghosts and you have curses and stuff. So I don't know. I would say maybe think of it as a fairy tale. It feels kind of fairy tale-ish or fairy tale slash gothic, because the villain, oh my god, he is scary. And actually, this one is quite fun. I think it's fun at least. Well, the protagonist in the beginning of the list, well, spoiler alert. But well, for most of this book, she's mute. She can hear and talk. No, she can hear. Sorry, she can hear and she can understand people. She can see, but she can't talk. But it's not like she's not able to talk. It's more like after her mom died when she was very young, she hasn't talked at all. And the doctors say, well, she'll start talking once she starts talking. It's like the trauma of losing her mom that made her stop talking. And then because of that, she's very stigmatized in society. Like, oh, she can't talk. Oh, oh, oh. That's kind of quite funny, really. But then, so yeah, I really like it when characters don't talk for some reason, even though they can. I like this trope. So yeah, it's a really good book. Though the villain is quite scary, so some places you kind of have to skip. At least I did, because woo, woo. And the cover is very beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, it is. It's a swoony romance, and yeah, I would say all in all, very good book. Honestly, though, the second book it's good as well, and honestly, I seem to have written a good review of it. But when I started reading it, I didn't remember reading it at all. I was like, have I read this before? Because usually when you reread, or at least usually when I reread stuff, when I start to read and like come to different chapters, I think like, oh yes, this chapter, and oh yes, this is point where character X meets character Y, and like you start remembering while you're rereading. But this time I didn't remember at all, and it seems from my Goodreads review that I really enjoy this one. It was quite strange because I don't remember reading it at all. It's just completely out of my mind. Kind of like aliens took my memory of it. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah. Anyway, this time around when I read it, Honestly, I didn't think it was that good. It was good, but yeah. So at the moment, just wait a moment. Sorry, I've started reading the third book. It's a trilogy, so it's the last book. And honestly, well, I haven't read that much. I just started. I just got like one chapter, maybe two chapters in. But so far, honestly, I'm thinking like, I'm thinking this series could just as well be a duology, or maybe they could just, also could have just like rewritten stuff and just written one large but very good standalone. Because the second book, it was fine, but I didn't really understand why it existed. And this one, well, I don't know yet, but so far I'm not thinking, well, I'm thinking like, so far I love the first book and most of the trilogy, and I don't really see the point of the other books. Really, I don't. Not that much has progressed and stuff, so yeah, that's my point, that's my thought on that. And then, as I said, I also finished the places I Cried in Public by Holyborn. Holyborn is an author I talked about a bit before. I actually did a author spotlight on her, so I'll link that in the doobly. And I really enjoy her other books. She usually has like some part of like the book is like deep. Well, deep. It's like hard hitting. Like one book is mental illness, and then you have very much see like inside of how it is to be struggling with mental illness. One book is about slut shaming. One book is about, I'm completely blanking now, but it's about another hard hitting thing. Yeah. Well, she actually has two mental illness books. Uh, but most of them, like, they're good, they're hard hitting, but they still have, they still include jokes and brevity and light aspects. This book, honestly, is kind of a downer, very much of a downer. Don't read this if you need to pick me up, because there are very few jokes in it. And I suppose not every book can be ha and cheerful and cheery and stuff, but I don't know. Since Holyborn usually does include that stuff, I was very surprised by that aspect of this book. So yeah, that surprised me. Will I recommend this one? I'm not sure. I think I'm probably gonna give it away to charity myself. I'm probably not gonna finish it, not gonna reread it. But to say people shouldn't read it, I don't know. It's a good book, but it's just not for everyone, and it's not for every time. Like if you need something fun, don't don't pick up this. No, don't do that. But yeah, that was my wrap up from this weekend. And you might think, well, Renee, the other books you talked about reading, you were so excited about reading them. These books from your TBR, what are you gonna do with them? Simply, I'm gonna read them this week. I'm just pushing them forward. I'm not ignoring them. I'm just procrastinating a bit. Well, as I have from before, because there's a reason they are on this TBR, like this month, because this month is the month of reading books you procrastinate with. Get shit done, readathon. But yeah, honestly, I'm going to get to this week. I know I am. I know I am. Although I'm thinking I'll probably finish this first because it's one of those I started with. Though might not. Maybe I'll pick up something else. I might pick up, for example, this one because it's funny and contemporary, and it's kind of fun to change it up that way. Or I might read this one. It's contemporary rom-com. It's a library book, so I need to pick it up. But yeah. Anyway, I am getting to this week. Trust me, I am. If not, oh, very bad woman. Very bad. I hope you guys had a nice weekend, and talk to you later. Renee, out.